Yo, welcome back to my channel. Today we're still in Las Vegas, and in today's video we're gonna go eat some tacos. But no, it's not from Roberto's Taco Shop, because Roberto's Taco Shop is nasty, and I'm not even joking. To me, it's the nastiest tacos I've ever had in my life. Actually, I don't think anything in here is good, to me, in my opinion. So if you like Roberto's Taco Shop, no offense to you, whatever, everybody has their own taste. But to me, this is the nastiest by far. So we're just gonna walk a little bit down this way. We're gonna walk to Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont. There's like a little taco truck right on the corner, and that's where we're gonna go eat at least one taco. I'm not that hungry. But to get there, we are gonna have to walk. We're gonna walk a little bit on, what street is this? Charleston. We're gonna have to walk a little bit on Charleston, walk all the way down to Las Vegas Boulevard. And then from Las Vegas Boulevard, we're gonna walk to Fremont Street. Hopefully, we see some things on the way over there. Otherwise, this video is gonna be boring, so let's get going. Yes, sir, yes, sir. By the way, this gas station over here to my right, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's a Circle K. It's probably the coolest gas station I've seen in all of Las Vegas. But there's never like really anything happening there. Like I could imagine like people parking their cars there, or trucks or whatever, and taking photos, but nope, never happens. So yeah, if you're ever in Las Vegas in a nice car, or if you live in Las Vegas and you want to take pictures of your car, you know, Japan style, go to Circle K over here on Charleston and Maryland Parkway. So yeah, let's go eat some tacos. Yo, and also if you're into thrifting, right on this corner there is a Savers, which is kind of like a thrift store. Personally, not one of my favorite thrift stores, and I love thrifting, but this is kind of like, if I'm really bored, this is probably one of the ones that I would go to. But I don't like it that much, but it's there in case anybody wants to go thrifting. Yo, by the way, right now it's 41 degrees. It's kind of goddamn cold, man. I'm glad I brought a beanie this time. Last time, my last video, was I wearing a beanie? No, I wasn't wearing a beanie in my last video. But I remember in the beginning of the video, I was telling myself that maybe I should have brought one. But then later on in the video, I was saying I'm glad I didn't bring one, because I ended up getting hot walking. By the way, the video that I'm talking about, I'm not gonna upload it. It didn't amount to anything interesting. So yeah. Also, by the way, I am shooting this video on the new DJI Action 6. I'm not going to review this camera. I'm not even gonna talk about it. But if you're interested in seeing what it looks like shooting in nighttime, I'm not shooting in night, I think it's called night mode. I'm not shooting in that mode. But if you're curious to see what it shoots like at night, stick around, watch this video. This entire video is going to be shot with my DJI Action 6. Prior to this video, all of my videos have been shot with the DJI Action 5 Pro. So yeah, if you want to see what the footage looks like for that camera, go check out my other videos. And if you want to review, go watch MKBHD or whatever his name is. There's a lot of construction on in this side of town, man. If you guys watched my first video that I uploaded to YouTube, you will know that me and construction cones, we're basically arch nemesis, man. And this street is full of them, like too many to count. I'm not even, there's cones over there too. Why? Like it's like they can't even make up their minds. Like, work on this street, finish it, and then come and work on this street. Like, why do you have to have cones everywhere? Like, even that street over there is closed. What street is that, by the way? I don't know, but it's over there on my right hand side. I'm starting to feel cold. I should probably zip up my vest. Yeah. All right, guys, new plan. So since we're going to downtown, they have kind of like some gift shops down there. and I'm going to see if I can find some gloves, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it, man. It's cold when I hold the camera, because I'm not using a tripod. I'm just holding the camera with my hand, and I don't have gloves on, and it's cold. So we're gonna see if we can find some gloves, and then we're gonna go eat at least one taco. Also, there's another also in this thing that I'm talking about. Also, we have to hope that they accept Apple Pay at the taco truck, because I did not bring cash and I did not bring my card. All I brought was my phone. Look at the cones, man. Fucking why? I don't understand. All right, so we're gonna cross the street, I guess, jaywalking style. By the way, look how close I am to the Stratosphere. Tacos gratis y consultados gratis. Who is that guy? Stephen Reed? He gives you free tacos if you have a free consultation with him? What? I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty badass. If you want a free consultation and free tacos, come to this guy. Abogado Stephen Reed. Se habla español. His name doesn't sound very... Oh, look. His name doesn't sound Latino at all, but look at that. Free tacos. That's kind of genius. I'm not gonna lie. And he has a smart car parked back here. Bro, what else do you want? What else do you want? Look at this. Stephen Reed. By the way, that's him with the mustache and a unibrow. But yeah, if you're in Vegas, you need a free consultation, come to this guy. Oh, and it's right next to the Mexican, it's not an embassy, is it? Consulado? How do you translate consulado in English? This is where you could come and get your Mexican passport, your Mexican, like a Mexican ID, that kind of stuff. How do I know this? Because I came here not that long ago to get a Mexican passport, which in hindsight was probably a waste of money, because why do I need a Mexican passport? I already have an American passport. I mean, it's cool to have both, but it's kind of just of a flex. And honestly, it was just a waste of money, because I think I spent like $200 or something like that. I had to have like a proper Mexican ID, which I don't. It's been a long time since I moved here from Mexico, so I had to buy one there on the spot, and then with that I was able to get the Mexican passport. So honestly, it was a waste of money and a waste of time, but oh well, this is how you learn, man. By the way, we made it, Las Vegas Boulevard. If I were to turn left, the Stratosphere is over there, and if you keep walking that way, that's like where the strip is at, where all the casinos are at, the big ones, like, you know, like the MGM, Caesars Palace, all that stuff, the Bellagio. But if you turn right, where I just turned right at, then it takes you to Fremont, and then you can go to the Fremont experience, or you could go to the casinos and old Las Vegas, or as we call it, downtown Las Vegas. By the way, tonight is Wednesday night. I haven't seen anyone walking, really, like, at least not any tourists. I have seen like locals, and I can tell they're locals because either they're kind of like homeless, or they're going or coming from work. All right, so we're still on Las Vegas Boulevard, and we are just now passing gas. I remember one time I got on the bus, and we were passing the street, and the bus driver casually says on the little microphone, "We are now passing gas." But yo, what the hell is this? Welcome Pawn Plaza? What? What is this? I've never seen this before. So that's the guy from the pawn shop show right there, that guy. I don't know his name. I know there was a pawn shop over here that was really famous. Unless it's right here. It's like right there. But over here, I've never seen this before. It kind of just looks like a bunch of restaurants in one little like area. Everything's closed. It says #1 barbecue in Nevada now open. There's a bar up there. There's outdoor seating. Flavor Street Cafe. Taqueria. They sell taco food. They sell Mexican food here. Pizza, wings, and then there's an upstairs. I don't know what's up there except for that bar over there. Pawn Plaza. This kind of reminds me of like Mexico, like kind of like Cancun, when you're walking and you just come across one of these establishments. I don't even know how to call this, and it's just full of people just drinking and with the music blasting, and there's people standing outside trying to get you to come inside. That's what it looks like to me, but I've never noticed it before. This is literally the first time I've ever seen this thing. And if you're a fan of the show Pawn Stars or Pawn Shop, I forgot the name of the show, but if you're a fan of the show, the pawn shop is right here with this guy. Oh shit, it looks like it's open. There's someone inside. What the hell? When this show was popular, and if you ever drove by here, there's like lines of people trying to go inside because either they're trying to like buy, obviously, but a lot of people you can see they had like something with them that they were trying to sell. And also a lot of the people that were trying to go in, they were trying to take pictures with the guy from TV. But I know it was really popular at the time. And also there's a dispensary right next to it. What the hell? This place right here, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I remember there was this place where you could go. It's kind of like a strip club, but it was $1. Like you would walk inside and you would have to get change, right? So you would give them $1 and they would give you 4 quarters. You're like standing inside of a coffin with the window right in front of you. You insert the money, and then the window, it becomes clear, because when you first walk in it's foggy, but then when you put the money in, it turns clear. There's like girls in there stripping, and it was weird. I did go once. Oh shoot, a wedding chapel, Elvis Presley style. I remember there was like a big thing where the Elvis estate was kind of coming after these guys who were dressing up as Elvis to marry people. I don't know if they're still allowed to dress as Elvis, but that one has a picture of Elvis Presley. Oh, but I was talking about the strip thingy. So you would put $1 inside the thing, the window turns clear, and then you can see the girl inside dancing, and then you can insert more money in the window will become clear. I don't know what that sound was. It's a pizza shop.
After Hours Pizza, open 8 p.m.
You guys hear that? After Hour Pizzas open until 8 p.m. Anyways, you open the thing and there's a girl in there dancing. And I remember I came here one time because some friends from Mexico came, and we kind of just took them to random places, and that was one of the places we took them to. And I went in, I put $1 in, and there was 2 girls in there dancing, and honestly it was kind of depressing. I don't know why, but it was just like really depressing, just to like be standing inside of like a little coffin, and then the window turns transparent, and then you see the 2 girls dancing inside of it. It was weird. I did not like it at all. So I only put $1 in. I don't remember how long that $1 lasted you. It might have been like 3 minutes or something like that, 2 minutes. I honestly don't remember. I just played $1. After it turned foggy again, I just walked out, and then I just waited for my friends and we left. Ever After Wedding Chapel. Another wedding chapel, man. One thing about Las Vegas is that there is a lot of wedding chapels, and they're kind of all over the place, but especially around this area. All this walking, I've only seen 2 people. I mean, besides the ones I already told you about, but I saw one guy go into the pizza place, and I'm looking at a security guard that's walking over there, who's just, you know, doing his round or whatever. I wonder if that food truck's even gonna be there tonight, because it's the middle of the week. There's really no one walking around. Usually on the weekends, even on this street, you see tourists walking around, and there's nothing. So hopefully the taco truck is there. All right, so you guys already know that once I start getting closer to like where there's people walking around, I like to wear sunglasses. It's easier for me to vlog, because it feels like I'm hiding behind something. And I pretty much say this in every single video as soon as I put my sunglasses on. So if you've been watching my videos, you already know this, but if you're new to my channel, this is why I'm wearing sunglasses even at nighttime. It helps. Yo, so we're 2 streets away from Fremont. So we got this one, Bridgard, and then the next one is Carson, which is literally right there. It's not even that far away. And then after that, it's Fremont. By the way, I don't hear any sounds really. Like usually I can hear a lot of music or loud cars driving around. It's 12:32 in the morning. For Vegas standards, it's still early. Do you guys remember how I said we were gonna go to one of those gift shops and maybe buy some gloves? Now that I've been walking, I don't think I need them anymore. Actually, I know I don't need them anymore. I don't feel as cold anymore. The beanie stays on because that's keeping me warm, but as far as my hands, I'm good. Speaking of beanie, you see how it's a WWE beanie? I'm so mad because I found this beanie at the thrift store. It was brand new. It still had the tags and everything. It was like $3. And when I found it, there was like 10 to 20 of them. And they were all brand new. And I remember thinking to myself, should I just buy all of them and either resell them or give them to my family? And for some reason I didn't. I only bought one. But thinking back, I should have just bought all of them, man. I love this beanie. I get a lot of compliments because, you know, it's WWE. It's very nostalgic for people my age, but even for like the younger generation, they kind of fuck with the brand. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you ever go to the thrift store and you find WWE beanies and they're brand new, buy them, all of them, and give them away or sell them or whatever. Damn. That's sad, man. People sleeping on the sidewalks over here. Okay, I see a little bit of people over there, but not much. And I'm starting to hear music, but not loud. The food truck, is it there? It looks like it might be there. Now we gotta just hope that they take Apple Pay. Guess what? Success. It's there. I've noticed somewhat of amount of cowboys because there is like a bunch of cowboy events happening this whole month. And if you guys can hear that Latin music, it's from that food truck I was telling you about. So right here, if you turn right, there's a bunch of bars and nightclubs over here. This side of Las Vegas, or this side of the Fremont Street, is called Fremont East. Everything on that side over there, that's the Fremont Experience. Let's go see if we can eat a taco. Damn. It's $4 for one taco. Do you take Apple Pay? Can I get one taco, please? Al pastor, por favor. Yes, please. Are you guys usually not busy on Wednesday nights? 5:45. they do take Apple Pay. That's good. Here's some of the things that they sell. Molitas. I've never tried a molita before. The burritos, yeah, it's a classic. Torta, that's a classic. But the molitas, I've never had those. Oh, and the carne asada nachos, those are also classics. Those are very good. Yeah, success, guys. I didn't know it was open 24 hours. That's news to me. I kind of assumed they closed, especially like on slow nights. I asked the lady if they're usually busy on Wednesday nights. She did not answer. She just looked at me like, what do you want? Thank you. Thank you so much. Got our taco. Small 2 tortilla taco, which to me personally are the best. By the way, this is the kind of meat that I got right here. Al pastor. It's very good. Hopefully pretty good from this spot. Here are the ingredients. Onions and cilantro is a must. Lime. Oye, disculpa. ¿Cuál es la picosa? Gracias. So the red one is the spicy one. This one we're going. Esta.
Sí, esa es la más picosa y la verde también pica, la de aguacate.
Okay, gracias. Alright, so I asked her for the spicy sauce. She said it was the red one, so that's what I put in it. Oh, there's tables over here. So this is what it looks like. I put half and half. Half with the really spicy and half with the medium spicy. So I'm gonna put some lime on it. Let's try the really spicy one first. That sauce is really good, but it's not really spicy, to me at least. But it's really good. Good. I recommend it. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's good. I mean, I guess the price is right for the area that we're in, downtown Las Vegas. You know, everything's a little bit pricier down here, but it's good. They're playing the good music. There's people here, but not that many. Let's see if they have two. ¿O tiene palillo? Gracias. Alright, well, mission accomplished. Let's walk back to my car. Yeah, that taco was really good. That sauce was really, really good. I asked her for the spiciest one, and she told me it was the red one. And it was spicy, but Not really. At least not to someone who's used to eating spicy food. Alright, so we're just gonna head back. Wait a minute, you know what? Should I take... Maybe I should walk around. Maybe I should take Fremont all the way down to Maryland Parkway, and Maryland Parkway all the way back to Charleston, which is where I parked my car. I wonder if I should do that. The only problem with this plan that I have is that once I get to Maryland Parkway, it's kind of dark over there. There's really literally nothing to see at this time of night. It's gonna be really dark over there. There's like apartments over there, and it's kind of like a sketchy area. I mean, I don't mind walking over there, but I guess I do it because I'm not gonna be able to capture anything interesting for you guys. So I guess I'll just walk back this way. Huh. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't wanna walk over to Maryland Parkway and not record anything at all. And again, like I said, the sunglasses help, man. If you're looking into vlogging, get yourself some sunglasses, even if it's dark, even if it's nighttime. It helps a lot. I did notice like a few people kind of like looked to see what I was doing. It did not bother me whatsoever. They kind of just looked, and then they kind of just went back to whatever they were doing. I don't really know what to say now on my way back. Let's see if I can see anything that I didn't see when we were walking this way. There is another pawn shop over here to my right that I don't think I mentioned when we were walking this way. Oh, what? This is a motel? Dang, this is kind of cool. This is actually really cool. And it's literally right down the Fremont Experience. Like if you're coming to Las Vegas to party, especially on the Las Vegas, on the Fremont Experience, you should look into that motel right there. It's called Villa Inn. Looks very cool, and it's literally right next to the Fremont Experience. By the way, I hope I don't have anything inside my nose, because when I was eating those tacos, since it was just a tiny little bit spicy, plus me walking with it being a little cold, my nose was kind of runny. So I hope I'm not fucking up your guys' view. That's what I'm trying to say. Yo, I see a lot of people in scooters, those electric scooters. Should I buy one? No, you know what? No. You know, part of the charm of this channel, at least in my opinion, is that we walk places. We're not lazy, all right? We're not lazy. We walk, we use our feet. This is a country where you have to drive everywhere. Everywhere. It's one of the things that makes this country kind of boring to people who move here from, you know, other parts of the world where walking is normal, like Mexico, like Philippines. I have a lot of Filipino friends. Indonesia, Guatemala, El Salvador. The thing that differentiates this country from those is that here you have to drive everywhere. Even to go buy a soda, you have to drive there. Everywhere you have to drive. It's really rare to see people just walking. Like the only time you ever see people walking is, you know, if they're walking to the bus stop, or if they live really close to their job, then they'll just walk there. Or like, for example, if they come out to drink, obviously you know you're gonna walk around, but the problem is that you have to drive there to get to the place where you would walk around. I guess it's the same thing for me. I have to drive, park over there where I parked, and then walk on this little mission that we went on. But I guess to be fair, I could have just literally parked right next to that area, because there is a lot of parking, especially free parking after 10 p.m. and I literally could have just parked there, walked like 2 minutes, ate a taco and left. But We don't do that on this channel, guys. We don't do that in this channel. We walk, we discover new places. Even if I'm never gonna go to, what is this? Lloyd D. George United States Courthouse. Even if I never go to this courthouse, I know that it exists now, thanks to this little walk. Yeah, the only place I didn't like about that taco place is that they didn't have toothpicks, but aside from that, it was good. The sauces were delicious, even though they weren't spicy, but they were really good. They're like the right size. The tortillas were delicious. Tortillas are so underrated, man. Like if you find like a good tortilla, it's like a whole different game, man. Oh, and I think I mentioned it earlier when I was walking back this way, that I saw a bit of cowboys walking around. That's because there's a lot of like cowboy events happening in Las Vegas all of this month. They have, I believe it's called NFR, which is kind of like a rodeo. Like it's like a big tournament for cowboys. I'm not entirely sure what they do at NFR. I don't know if it's bull riding or like, you know, like barrel.
How's that?
What is it called? Like when you run on a horse and you like.
After hours.
I am. Have a good night. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't know if they like run like zigzag through barrels on horses or if they're like tackling sheep. I don't know what kind of events or what kind of things they do in NFR, but it's a huge deal, man. Those tickets are hard to get and they're expensive. There's a thing called Cowboy Christmas, which is basically a convention. A lot of like cowboy stores that are selling like their hats, their boots, you know, clothes, a lot of hat shapers. It's a big deal. And if right now, this time of the year, if you drive on the freeway on the 15, and for example, right now from where we're at, you would have to drive south. So if you're driving south, like towards California, like one of the last casinos before you like exit Las Vegas, it's called South Point. And if you drive by there, you're gonna see like a bunch of cows over there. They make this area for cattle, and that's where they keep all their cows, their horses. You see like big dualies, big trucks. You see all kinds of like cowboy stuff. And honestly, I love that kind of stuff, man. I grew up in Mexico. You know, my dad grew up on a farm. I'm not gonna say I grew up on a farm, but I have lived on the farm. You know, so I know what it's like to, you know, ride horses, go get the cattle, brand animals. I remember one time, it was me and my cousin, and my uncle, who's a veterinarian, he came and he grabbed us on a random weekend. And I was like 12 or something. I was in middle school. I remember he came and got us early in the morning. He took us to the ranch, and he took us to where we have the pigs, right? And he started pointing out pigs. Grab that one, that one, that one, that one. So we're inside chasing these little pigs. They're kind of like teenager pigs. They're kind of small still. They're big, but not big where I can't just go and grab one. They're still small enough where I could grab them, tackle them, pick them up and take them to the truck, right? So we're over here chasing pigs. It was like 7 of them. We put them in the truck. We take them to a different part of the barn, and then he fucking castrates them in front of them, in front of us. Like we're holding them down. He's telling us what to do. So, oh, okay, so just, you tie his legs. You make sure he doesn't move. You know, stuff like that. And then he just pulls out the surgical knife and he does what he does. And then after that, we took the pigs and we put them back where we grabbed them from. After that, he took us to like the market in the middle of town, and we ate seafood. I remember I had a cocktail shrimp, and it was a little weird because I had just seen balls from a pig outside of its body, and now I'm looking at shrimp which has like a similar look. It was funny. I mean, it sucks, you know, because it's part of owning a ranch, part of owning cattle and animals and that stuff. And yeah, so I've done it all, man. I've what is this? A smoke shop? Yeah, man, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I've done it all. What else have I done that I was gonna say? Fuck, I don't remember. That smoke shop distracted me. What is this? A barber shop? Yo, I remember delivering to this barber shop right here to my right, to my left, and it's like Cubans or Colombians. It's so funny how, like, you know, we're all Latinos, right? They're Cubans or whatever. I don't remember what they were. I'm Mexican. We all speak Spanish, right? But every country, I mean, it's so obvious, right? Everybody's like different. But it's funny to me how different each country is from one another. From my experience, Mexicans, Guatemalans, and Salvadorians are very, very, very similar. Like, we might all have like different slang that is unique to our own country, but for the most part we're kind of very, very, very similar. But like a Mexican and a Cuban, or a Mexican and a Dominican, or like a Venezuelan and a Guatemalan, it's so different, man. It's like, it's almost like different breeds, even though we're the same. You know, we're all Latinos, we all speak Spanish, we all kind of look alike. Although sometimes you can spot where someone is from without them even saying a word. And yeah, that one time that I delivered for that barber shop over there, because I used to work for FedEx, yo, they're so different, man. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just making an observation. And we're back to the part where all the cones are at. Yo, by the way, earlier when I don't remember what I was talking about, but that lady was driving her car and she pulls up next to me. Well, actually she didn't pull up next to me, but she stopped at a red light. But she does kind of like roll up a little bit to like towards me. She rolls down her window like, hey, you're recording? She seemed like maybe this is something that she would be interested in doing. Like, oh, like, I want to try that. So if you, random person who asked me if I was recording, if you just so happen to be watching this video and that's why you were asking me, I say go for it. I say do it. But don't forget to buy some sunglasses. Again, they help so much when recording in public. And also, if you're wondering why I never record with other people, I've seen what people write in the comments in other YouTubers videos about people in their families, maybe someone that they're dating or something, and the comments can be crazy, man. I don't want that for my family. So my family is like strictly off limits unless they ask me to, like, hey, you recording? Yeah, I don't mind being okay, cool. But I'm not gonna just bust out a camera in front of my family. No, I'm not gonna do that. As far as friends, also kind of, I feel also kind of the same way, but with them, I'm more open to doing so. I feel like they would know what's up, basically. I mean, I'll obviously ask them if they want to be in the videos, but family, for sure, there's no way. Especially like my underage family, I don't want them to be in my videos at all. And I don't know if that's weird. Am I being protective or overprotective? I don't care if I'm being overprotective. In my mind, I'm just being protective of them. I don't care if you think I'm being overprotective or if I'm being too dramatic. But you know what? If that's the way you think, have a nice day. By the way, do you guys have tattoos? Let me know in the comments if you have tattoos and how many. Me, I have 0. Not that I don't like them or dislike them. I think they're very cool, but they're just not for me. God damn, that thing is loud. One time when I lived in Kansas City, me and my girlfriend at the time, we went to a tattoo convention. She had tattoos, not a lot of them, she had a few. But we just went, we didn't really know what to expect. And basically, all it is just a bunch of tattoo artists from all over the country or from other parts of the world. They all come to this tattoo convention, and then you could just walk in and if you're willing to get a tattoo from them, they'll give you a tattoo. I mean, obviously you have to pay for it. But I remember we were just walking around and we came across this booth. They have like some of the, well, they all basically have like a little like notebooks of drawings that they're willing to tattoo onto you. So they're like, a lot of it's original stuff, a lot of it is just whatever. But I remember there's one booth and we were looking through the guy's work and I saw like a picture of Steve Urkel. He was doing in the pictures, he was like this, like kind of like giving like the A kind of like pose. And for some reason I wanted to get it. I actually almost got that tattoo on my arm somewhere. I didn't know exactly where, but I know that I wanted to get it on my arm. And I told my girlfriend, should I get it? It's just like, if you want to get it, go for it. And I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna think about it. I'm not gonna get it today, but tomorrow, if I wake up and I still want it, I'm gonna come back and get it. The next day in the morning, I woke up, thought about it, and then in my head I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Trying to get a Steve Urkel tattoo. That would have been funny, and I would have regretted it for sure. But I didn't get it. Ever since that day, it's never crossed my mind getting the tattoo. So yeah, but anyways, we're back in my car. I'm literally standing right in front of it. This is where I parked at, next to the Savers, the thrift store. There's a Wingstop over here, and then over there there's nasty ass Roberto's Taco Shop. I don't understand how people like that place. It's really nasty, man. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.